What's up, guys? First video. What I want to show you today is the SOL Survival Medic from SOL. It stands for Survive Outdoors Longer. I guess they're a division of Adventure Medical Kits. I got the top cut off. I haven't opened it up yet. Let's get this thing open and see what you get. Okay, the Survival Medic from SOL. Let's see, shelter, fire, signaling. Bonus includes first aid supplies. So there are a ton of prepackaged survival kits on the market. This one I think is the best that you can get for the money. I think Amazon has this thing for like $15. I actually picked this one up at Academy Sports. They reduced the price on it. It was like $10.99. Couple of specs. Weighs 4 ounces. It is 6 by 5.5 by 1 inch. It includes a survival blanket, the Firelight Sparker, 4 Tinder Quicks, the Slim Howler Rescue Whistle, small roll of duct tape, a button compass. Also includes some first aid supplies, antiseptic wipes, gauze, a few bandages, and of course it comes in this waterproof, resealable bag. Let's open this thing up. Oh, yeah. First thing off the bat, these weren't even listed. Looks like a couple of safety pins. You can use those for repairing gear, getting out splinters out of your hands, medical situation if necessary. Here is the Slim Howler Whistle. I've got a few of these. They're pretty loud. They weigh nothing. They take up no space whatsoever. Great little addition there. Here are the Tinder Quick tabs. I love these. Basically cotton impregnated with some sort of, I don't know if it's like a wax or what it is, but you fluff up the end, you hit them with a spark. They burn for 2, maybe 3 minutes. Plenty of time to get your fire going. Just a great emergency tinder, especially if they burn even when stuff's damp. So even in damp conditions, you can get a fire going with these. The Spark Light. This is basically nothing more than a Bic lighter without the fuel. So you just hit it, some sparks, hold your Tinder Quick, fluff up the end, hit it with a few sparks. One-handed operation. Maybe if you're wearing gloves, it's not the easiest thing to use, but you don't have to stand there and spark at it. You just, you can use a Bic lighter, you can use one of these. What else do we got? Roll of duct tape. Doesn't say how many feet it is. I mean, it's probably 10, maybe 12 feet of duct tape. Tons of uses for duct tape. You strip it down. You can use it for cordage. Roll it on itself. You can lash stuff together. Help build a shelter. It burns, so it can extend. You can extend your fire. You can rip a small piece of it off. Light one of your Tinder Quicks. Put the Tinder Quick on the duct tape. It'll burn longer. Burns hot. If you need some extra time to get that fire going, you can definitely use duct tape. Close up a big wound. I've used electrical tape, duct tape, whatever's been available to, close up a wound. You put some gauze on there, you wrap it in the tape. It's waterproof. It's not going to get wet. So, that's a great addition. Everyone should carry some duct tape in their survival kits. Button compass. Would I trust my life to a button compass? No. But, it's going to give you a basic sense of direction. If you have another compass, you hear people talk all the time about people, in a bad situation not trusting the compass. If nothing else, you can compare your good compass with this one. 2 compasses say the same thing. You got to believe it. Again, and just give you just general reference for direction. Emergency space blanket. Everyone's used these things. This is better than the cheapy, dollar ones you get at Walmart. It's a little heavier. think the specs say this is 56 by 84. So it's plenty good size just to wrap up in when you're cold, if it's raining, or you can use, you can use some natural cordage. If you have some cordage, you can use some of the duct tape. Get some, some button rocks. Build yourself a shelter with this. Get underneath the rain. Get out of the elements. It's reflective on one side. Helps radiate heat back at you. If you have this as a lean-to situation or wrapped up in, keeps your body heat inside. Orange on the outside. For signaling, if someone's looking for you, they're going to see the orange and help find you, help initiate rescue. And we have the medical ibuprofen. Looks like 2 ibuprofen tablets. Great. You get a headache if you're dehydrated. Just general pain relief. You get an injury. Take the edge off that pain. Triple antibiotic ointment. Again, great thing to have. It's just a small tube. Again, this is like a one-person kind of. If you're in a situation, you've got a little bit here to help you keep going. 9/10 of a gram, 1/32 of an ounce. A couple of wounds, you're good to go. Looks like, okay, it's a knuckle band-aid. Everyone bangs up their knuckles, especially when you're out in the woods. If you're, working with wood, cutting wood, chopping wood, always bang up your knuckles, fingertips. It's a great addition. Looks like 3 just of your standard bandages. Again, just a little bit of first aid to get you going. You don't want to have an open wound out in the woods. Infection. Use antibiotic ointment. Cover up with a band-aid. It's gonna heal faster, and you're not gonna risk getting an infection, it getting dirty. If you have to go into water or something and you got a cut on your leg. And antiseptic towelettes. First part of wound care is getting everything cleaned up. That's what these are going to be for. And that looks like, got one more thing in here. Yes, life-saving tools and techniques. So this is just going to give you some very basic, information on survival. Fire building, signaling, water procurement, food, medical care. Just some very basic instructions. But you're in the middle of a bad situation. You're not thinking quite straight. You maybe already know all this stuff, but when you get in the middle of it, it's just good to have just a little bit of guidance, a little bit of reminder. Oh yeah, that's how I do this. And it feels like a fairly waterproof paper. It's kind of got a plastic coating on it, so if it gets wet, it's just not going to fall apart on you. And again, the bag, it's waterproof. You can collect a little bit of water in this, collect some rainwater. There's no water purification here, but if you're thirsty, if you're dehydrated and you need to get a drink, you got a running stream. I think I'd rather risk the chances of maybe getting sick down the road than dying out in the middle of the woods because I don't have anything to drink, or I'm not willing to drink from a running stream or a spring. So, is it complete? No. Is it good quality products? Yes. And like I said, I got this one at Academy Sports. It was $11. I don't know if you're going to find a better pre-made kit than this for that price point, especially from a company that I trust. You've got fire, you've got cover, you've got navigation, direction, you've got some first aid. This goes along with signaling. The fire is also signaling. Again, cordage, first aid, multiple uses. These are just a bonus. These didn't even say these were in here. I guess it did. Well, it says 1 safety pin. We got 2. I'm okay with that. What's it missing? Cutting tool. Yeah, I mean, for $11, you're not going to get a cutting tool. Most people are going to carry a knife with, if they're going into the woods, even on a hike with them. Your folder, you know, small fixed blade, whatever. What would I add? How about a small signal mirror? Again, you know, if nothing else, with, you know, first aid, you've got a cut on your face, you take care of that. Obviously, signaling, to go along with signaling, you can see a flash from a mirror like this from well far away, you know, away. So I think I would add this to the kit. I probably will. What's it for? What's its uses? This is not a long-term survival kit. This is, you know, drop it in your bag if you're going on a day hike, pop it in your cargo pocket. Supplement a kit you already have with this. You know, buy it, open it up, you know, take the good stuff out. I mean, these are good quality products that you can add to any survival kit. Someone who's, you know, doesn't have the same mindset, someone who's not prepared, you know, as a gift. You know, you give mom, dad, you know, one of your kids, you know, pop it in their car, tell them to leave it in their car. You know, they go on a hike, bring it with them. Now, take them out and make sure they know how to use this stuff. You know, if they don't know how to make a fire, if they don't know how to use, you know, a compass, if they don't know first aid, you know, let them learn, let them play with it. And I think that'll go a long way to giving them a mindset that they feel more comfortable when they go out and about. So, I mean, that's it. $15, I think, on Amazon. Like I said, $11. It's the Soul Survival Medic from SOL, Adventure Medical Kits. As far as pre-packaged survival kits, I don't think you can beat this one. So that's it. This is PA Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a great day.